Come join the protest today. Sign up against education cuts. No more education cuts. Now's the time to invest in education. Make your views known to your sitting MPs and candidates here. Join the protest now. Scotland deserves better than second best. Cameron says you'll make the regions pay. Now's the time to stop the rot. No more education cuts. No more education cuts.
If you've got a flash and you should stand still.
Join the man.
I'm saying you're not walking.
Folks, if we could gather around, we'll begin the formal part of the proceedings. I'm just about to pass over to Helen Connor, our local president. We'll introduce the speakers for today. As you know, education is under attack, locally and nationally. And our schools depend just not on teachers, but the admin staff and the other educational professionals who help to deliver a quality Scottish education in Glasgow and across the country. I'm going to hand over to Tom, and Tom will introduce our two speakers today, with Brian Smith from UNISON and Helen Connor, National EIS President. Tom?
Thanks, Tom.
Friends of Scottish education, I want to thank you on behalf of Glasgow Local Association for making the effort to be here today. This is an important rally, albeit it's relatively small. The election is looming. This is our pre-election rally. The politicians need to know what they feel about these cuts. They need to know loud and clear. If you haven't already done so, please sign a postcard to send to one of your candidates, if not all of them. Let them know that education and other public services have to be protected. We want to keep this campaign going. This is Glasgow's next step, you might say. We are continuing throughout the rest of this session and hopefully, if necessary, into the next session, keeping this agenda clear in the public eye until the politicians take notice. Colleagues, if you haven't already done so, I would urge you to inform yourself of the reality of your other colleagues if you're a teacher by visiting the EIS website for an update. Add your own information to let people know that they're not alone in the problems that they are facing, and they're not alone either in fighting against them. Remember, the cuts are not inevitable. That's the message we have to get across to our politicians. We all know from personal experience that the cuts hit hardest where people are most vulnerable. That's why our voice is so important. We have to speak up for the vulnerable and the weak and those who are suffering most from these cuts. Finally, we repeat over and over again, colleagues, till the politicians take note and give us an answer. Why must our children pay?